Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Brown Girl Realness. I am your host, Utica Couch.
And I'm your co-host, Crystal.
And today we are here to talk about some love. It's almost
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
What are y'all doing for Valentine's Day?
What are you
What
doing?
you doing for Valentine's Day?
We going to brunch.
We are. I am going to eat brunch with my friends.
You know, I usually do a Galentine's, but I didn't plan one this year.
I'm so jealous watching everybody on social media have their Galentine's.
Well, you could have planned this one, friend.
And I know, I could have. I'm not the planning friend, though. I was like, dang, that looked cute.
They was cute, wasn't they? They're pinks and reds.
Yeah, because ours was cute when we did ours.
It was, you know, because I did that.
Clock it. Party planner.
I love it. I love it.
I just like showing up for the deviled eggs.
Oh, goodness. I just love love.
I do, too. I do. I love love.
I love to see people walking around and smiling and happy. I don't know what they got going on behind the closed door, but what image they're projecting out when they look all happy and lovey-dovey and touchy-feeling. I love it. It just makes me happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy. To have a partner that you can enjoy life with, you can have companionship, do life with, have fun with, laugh with, that's priceless. It's priceless. I love.
Totally agree. Like, what are some of the things you've done in the past for Valentine's Day? Like, what is your most memorable? Okay, let's switch it up.
Okay.
What is the worst Valentine's Day you've had?
I don't. That's funny. You know what? Let's ask this question. Is Valentine's Day important to you?
Yes.
Or...
Oh.
Because I have friends who will be like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. It's not that important to me. Has it always not been important? Or have you been in relationships where the other person hasn't made it special for you, so you just don't celebrate it like that?
My personal thought is that maybe they've had a bad experience to where someone didn't make them feel special or acknowledge them on that day. And so they stopped expecting something from them. And it just created this energy that they've held on to throughout. Me, I'm expecting. I want something.
I do too.
Don't come home on Valentine's Day. I don't care if it's a box of candy, a single rose,
I do too.
a baby I love you. Baby, you better show up for me.
I am big on dates, holidays. I think it's important. For me, it's not the size of the gift, like you said. It could be a box of candy. It's the being thought about.
Yes.
It's the being thought about. I have, even when I haven't been in relationships, I always make it my business. I think we usually go out somewhere, whether it's lunch. I know one lunch, I bought all my friends flowers. And I didn't think about when they went home, like, when they husband's going to be like, what the hell? I really didn't think about that. It was just like, oh, I would want somebody to do this for me. So, you know, something small, flowers. I just like to be thought about.
I just think it's important to be acknowledged.
Yes.
In that role, you know, if we taking the time and we're building something together, then why can't and that's not to say you don't acknowledge me all the other 364 days of the year. Correct. But Valentine's Day is made specifically. I want the gifts. I want the love.
And I think if your
want
partner
the attention,
wants it, likes it, loves it, that you should put the effort into.
Whether you agree with it or not.
I absolutely agree. It's funny. I have I'm one of the people, I know people probably be trying to figure out what I like, but I give people attention to whatever. I give people their credit. I'm going to tell you, yes, ma'am, you look amazing. That's me. I have a cheer mom who, I love her down bad. She has to be her Valentine. I was like, okay, boo, yes. And I went and got her a gift and stuff that I knew she liked, and she got me this big old basket.
What was in it?
And I'm looking.
What was in the basket? Tell us what's in the basket. Tell us what's in the basket.
The basket was...
Give us details. What's the deets, friend? Let the people know what was in the basket.
I can't. But...
Yes, she can.
The basket...
She can tell. No. Let's pause. What's in the basket? You can't give us a story about this.
I wasn't even done.
But we want to know what's in the basket before you move on.
The basket had a lot of stuff in it.
What stuff?
It had drinks. It had a robe. It had a nightgown.
What else?
It had candy.
What else?
It had a few toys.
What kind of toys?
The kind that when I walked in the
vibrate?
house, I had to cover up my basket before my kids was like, "What is that?"
Oh my god.
But it had a little bit of everything in there, and I was like, she really thought about me enough to put this basket together. It's the little things for me. Not that the basket was little, but for me, it is always the little things. You do not have to go spend hundreds and thousands of dollars for me, because I can do that myself. I have no problem celebrating myself. I have no problem buying myself gifts. I'm a firm believer, if I want it, I'm going to get it.
But don't that mean that your partner should be able to match that?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be clear.
It definitely
on that
needs to be reciprocated. Now, we're not. I'm not going to say that's a conversation for another subject,
because it's not.
But yeah, absolutely. We definitely matching energies. I can't expect anything from you that I can't provide you, and you shouldn't expect the same thing from me.
I agree.
So that's not.
Well, let me tell you about mine. I remember years ago. Yeah, years. I was in another state. I was dating this guy. Picked me up Valentine's Day. And he bought me this outfit. I don't know. Maybe he got it from Walmart or somewhere. I don't know. And he took me to the truck stop for dinner.
Where y'all going somewhere?
We went to the truck stop for dinner.
Okay, what?
A truck stop.
Was it decorated? Was it shut down just for you?
And he took me to a truck stop. I'm
waiting for the rest.
I mean, there's nothing more.
No, there has to be.
I had dinner in a truck stop.
What was your face? What did you say?
I think I said goodbye. Because I don't. Yeah, it was. It was. I mean, I know we talk about it as the thought that count, but you couldn't have possibly thought that.
You sound a little unappreciative of the truck stop, friend.
Well, listen, there's a time and a place for the truck stop, and it wasn't on that day. Needless to say, that was it. For one, I think that it's important to know the person you're with, to know that that is unacceptable.
Absolutely.
The bigger part of me, I stayed and I picked over the food, but you don't know who I am, and this ain't working out.
Because I know who she is.
This ain't it. This ain't it. I don't require much. Well, other people would think differently. But at that stage of my life, I didn't require a whole lot. You know, I was still becoming and learning who I am and myself. One thing I knew about myself, though, is that wasn't it.
The truck stop was probably
girl
all he could come up with and afford.
Baby, we could have went to, I mean, it was his favorite place to eat.
What kind of food did they serve?
Girl, I don't even remember.
Was it special?
I don't remember.
Was it a special menu?
I think it might have been
a special menu.
It might have been like some beef steak. I mean, like some beef tenders or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it was buffet.
But,
and yeah.
Okay.
I'm a sip again.
I mean, because Waffle House has like a Valentine menu.
Okay.
And they decorate it, and sometimes that's all you.
It's not a truck stop. Waffle House food is good.
Like, did they have the showers there where they come and take showers?
There were people walking in and out, like, because it was attached to a convenience store.
So,
needless to say,
what was your best Valentine Day?
Ooh, I gotta think about that. Best Valentine's
What are you looking forward to this Valentine's Day?
Just appreciation, just acknowledgement, and it's really the simple things that you thought enough of me to whatever it is that you choose, that it represents me.
What if you get slippers
or pajamas?
No, ma'am.
Nope. If you know, you know. But yeah, I just want to be appreciated. I just want to be.
Listen, everybody, you have to know your person, and if all she wants is appreciation, what does that look like for you, though? Because that sounds so simple and it's so broad.
It is simple, For one, my favorite flower is the yellow rose. You can bring me a single rose
That sounds
and a
sexy.
card, and I am happy. You can, yeah. I am. I mean, most people think
I'm find you a yellow rose.
Most people think I'm really complex, but I am not. I really do like simple things. It may just be very particular in the simple thing, but it doesn't really take a lot. I do the same things all the time, over and over. I don't like change, but I am definitely a creature of habit. What I like. What I don't like, I don't like it. So don't.
I don't like her chicken fried hard.
I don't like anything fried hard. I am a medium rare type of girl.
Or her bacon.
Oh, definitely not my bacon. So, but if you know, you know. And my spouse, I expect him to know that. And I think he's gonna be the mark. He's already started, actually. I already have a gift.
Is it fair to... Because Valentine really is just one day.
It's not. It's every day. That's what he told me.
Right. So what difference does it make if you don't get anything on Valentine's Day?
Oh, no, you're going to give me something on Valentine's Day. That's not an option. It's not an option.
Oh, yeah.
It's not... What? It's not an option. We've talked about this. He and I talked about this. No. Every holiday. No. It's not an option. You don't give me my birthday gift before my birthday. Don't count. It's not my birthday.
I remember my first year married. I hope you don't see this. Actually, I don't really care, but I got nothing for Christmas. And I know we're talking about Valentine's Day, but it just piggybacks off of your spouse knowing you, your person knowing you. I got absolutely nothing for Christmas. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a giver. I am not creative, but tell me what you want, and I don't have any problem pressing a button, making sure that you get it. I'd rather just you tell me. But I'm a giver. I'm going to make sure everybody's good. I'll make sure you get what you... I got absolutely nothing. To top it off, I was pregnant. I cried the entire day.
I feel like you need a hug again.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
But my mother, because she also is a giver and makes sure that everyone is good, made it her business to have that dad-husband relationship with my ex-husband. And it was corrected. There was never another holiday.
Let's go, mama.
That happened. Because what? So you have to be vocal. You have to be able to communicate.
I agree.
And your person has to be open. And they have to be able to, it just goes back to even before you make that step. This is not something I can keep up with.
Yeah.
You require this. I can't do that. And that's okay.
And I think it's also important that the relationship is a reciprocal one, right?
Absolutely.
Like, I can't always expect my husband to always give when I am giving nothing.
Absolutely.
And that is so unfair, and it's not the right.
Absolutely.
You just can't operate under that, because the same things that we want and desire as women, our partners are, whoever that is, and they also want the same thing. We're all human. We all deserve, require, want love.
Yeah, and their happiness matters. I like a good surprise. I like a conversation, and I hear you say something, and then I just, here you go. I know you said it. You didn't ask for it, but I did it.
Yeah.
And that's just the type of person I am. We can go gift for gift. We can go trip for trip. We can go head to head. I am a absolute reciprocity is important. I cannot require something of you that I am not giving. Because I have no problem.
All those love languages.
I like being spoiled, and I like spoiling.
All those love languages are top for me. Gifts, acts of service.
Has your love language changed?
It has, because it used to be gifts at the top of the list.
Mine was too.
Now I think
got married.
Now I think it's acts of service.
I think mine's words of affirmation.
And that's number 2.
Of my marriage, it definitely was no longer gifts of service.
You mean gifts?
Acts of gift. Whatever. Giving gifts, receiving them. Gifts. Period. That was not a strong point, so I had to let that go. But
I definitely think that the acts of service and the words of affirmation have definitely jumped to my top 2 for sure. Gifts is probably 3rd.
As I mature, gone through stuff, I'd much rather you see that needs to be done. Let me just do it for her.
I think for me, it's still about acknowledging me, recognizing me, listening, talking to me, understanding where I am, trying to figure out how we can navigate through certain things. And that's more important than the gift. Because 9 times out of 10, I got so much stuff. The gifts become stuff.
Yeah.
They become fillers.
And I can get a gift myself. So it really isn't about the gift. It's about the thought behind whatever it is that you chose.
I mean, but you can get me a gift card for Delta or Southwest Airlines. That's kind of... No? Oh, okay. I mean, that's the kind of gifts I want. I want flights.
She wants a yellow flower.
Fly me out. Fly me out. I want to be flued out. I just want to.
Friend want to be flued out.
Let's just talk about love and intimacy. Can a relationship exist without intimacy?
Ooh. No. What is intimacy? Let's start.
So
there.
Intimacy, okay. This is neat.
So.
Intimacy, sex is like the product of intimacy. Mm-hmm. Right? Intimacy is simple hand holding, cuddling, sitting on the sofa, watching a movie together, riding in the car, holding hands, just sharing those moments, where you feel connected to your person. That's intimacy. And it could lead up to sex. Sex is not a requirement. It's the text messages throughout the day. Hey babe, I was thinking of you. It's a little foreplay. All of those things. That's intimacy. It's the kiss on the cheek or the forehead or on the nape of your neck. It's okay. Let me stop. It's a lot.
It's the thought about for me. It's the, you know what? I know it's busy. I'm having a long day. I just want you to know I was thinking about you. That goes a long way with me.
Some people say they can't be in a sexless relationship.
What is that?
Sexless relationship.
What does that mean?
Sexless.
Oh, I just said sexless.
Sexless.
Sexless
relationship. That's it.
That's all I have.
You don't think intimacy could be enough?
Is that enough? I think there are seasons in relationships, especially when you get to your long term, your marriage. Definitely, at some parts of the season, intimacy is enough, and it has to be enough. What if your partner is ill? What if your partner is going through something, and that's just not a possibility? Do you go get someone else who can? Or is intimacy going to be enough? And for some people, it's not. And let's talk about that so that we can set the boundaries and we can say, okay, this isn't going to work for me.
Right.
I mean, I think that's a pre-marriage question. If I become incapacitated and I can't do the things you want, what does that look like?
What does that look like for you?
I mean, ask yourself that. I don't know.
I think when you are married, there is a condition in your vows that says in sickness and in health.
Absolutely.
And when you have built a life together with this person, that you understand that most illnesses are not things that they brought on themselves.
Absolutely.
That's how their body just functions. And as a spouse, that support is important. And I think it would be amiss to break off a marriage simply because of an illness. I think that is selfish.
To have that conversation before you get.
But however, there are a lot of divorces that happen because of it. And people are free to make their own decision as to what that looks like down the line. So I guess ultimately you have to make the decision, whatever the communication with your spouse, what that looks like, and make the best decision in your household.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Heavy on the communication. Heavy on the communication before y'all even get to spouses.
Heavy on communication in everything.
Yeah, because
in that, I think most people don't even think about that. But one thing we're gonna do is get older.
Yeah,
and your body, as you get old, you mature, you grow, and your body changes.
Absolutely.
We can't surpass that stage of life. That's just a part of life.
Yeah, I want to be the person. My next marriage is going to be my last.
Okay. What are you looking for? What if you had to build your own man? If you had the opportunity, what? Okay, let's start with the qualities. What qualities? Top 5 qualities. Top 3.
Their relationship with Jesus, their relationship with God is definitely going to be a top.
Okay.
For me. Jesus is my homeboy. We go together real bad. So, I need you to have a relationship with him. I need you to be able to know that when things get hard, because they will, that you can go talk to Jesus. You don't got to go talk to her. So, seriously, I think that for me, that is the top.
Okay. Number 2.
My family. I come with a package. I'm a package deal. That is important to me. Your relationship with your family is important to me. I feel like that is a indicator of how you treat others. Your loyalty to me, how you love me.
That's big.
Do you love me the way you want to love me, or do you love me the way I need you to love me? I think in lots of relationships, a person can tell you they love you, and it may not be the way you need to be loved. It doesn't negate that they love you at all. But have you communicated what you need and what that looks like for you? So I think those qualities are important, because I think if you can have those, the other ones that fall underneath will become a little bit easier to, I guess, have or do, or because you're like, okay, well, let me think about her feelings. How did this decision is going to impact that? The way you love me.
So, because I'm going to play the devil's advocate. Those 3, you're building your dude with those 3. Those are the 3 you chose. What would be the next 2?
The next 2 what? People? I mean, next to what?
Because I said the top 3, but I'm going to make it the top 5 because I feel like some elements are missing. I mean, those are important elements that you said. Absolutely. But
I think when we get into there's a lot of...
You doing... No. What's the next 2? Come on. We got God, we have family, and we have loyalty. What's the next 2?
What am I not thinking about?
I don't know. You tell me. It's you're building him for you.
Well, you said it's some elements missing, so obviously you think...
I mean, it would be for me, but I have one already, and he's got them all. So what are
can you take care? Your ability to be able to take care of the house. I don't mean alone. We're a team.
Okay.
Your ability to be a team player. Your communication skills. Can you communicate? Can you tell me that in a respectful way, you being respectful? Can you communicate that you didn't like that, or you need this from me, without it being hurtful or abusive or belittling? Can you communicate with me?
How do you get to that part, the communication? Because a lot of times when you're in the dating phase, the communication, it's the honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah.
But then you don't have fights or disagreements or arguments during that stage. But once you become this thing,
you should marry anybody you have not seen in all 4 seasons, that you have not had a disagreement with, that you have not had an argument with, because those are real. Yes. We're not going to see eye to eye on everything. But what happens when you get angry? Are you going to knock me upside my head into the wall? Because then we got a problem. Or can you communicate effectively, and we can sit down like adults and we can talk, and it's still with love, that I don't feel afraid, that I still feel safe with you, but knowing that, okay, this is something that bothers you.
There's the word I was looking for. That's the one. Feeling safe.
Oh, yeah.
that's what I was like. Wait, we missing some elements here, because I feel like being safe with your partner, it speaks volumes, because it allows you to live in your truth.
Yes. To
be who you are. You feel protected. You feel like a lot of those elements that you already said, that you guys can you can just be.
Yeah. And
you can support, and it goes back and forth, versus, well, I just need loyalty. Well, okay. But is that
Yeah,
enough?
I
Loyalty
guess-
is not enough.
I guess the assumption that some things are given is unfair.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that goes back to the communication part. I have to feel safe. I'm not going to say, that everything is rainbows and butterflies. And are we going to see eye to eye? No. I do believe people can mature. I do believe people can change. I do believe you can communicate boundaries. And they can say, okay, I realize that's really not that one that I need to play with. That this is what that means. I do believe that. I got to feel safe with you because if I don't, I can't talk to you. I can't communicate with you. I'm not going to sleep with one eye open because I know you mad or something happened at work. They ain't got nothing to do with me, but you want to take that out on me. That's safety is definitely, I got to feel.
Okay.
And I got to feel like if you're going that you're going to protect me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, I need to know if I'm going to call my husband because you don't get to talk to me like that.
And don't.
That's me.
And don't.
Yeah.
And that's me all day. Hold on one second. Babe.
Listen. I be calling other folks. Listen. He said, the village though is
unacceptable. Let him go. Walk away. What advice would you give to your single friends on love in relationships?
That's wild.
I give it all the time. What would you give?
That's so broad.
Okay, let me narrow that down. You have a friend who is in a relationship that is rocky. They share the details of that relationship. She wants more, but he's still for the streets. But she feels like she can change him, or something along those lines. What advice would you give her?
Well, coming from experience, I was married at some point, and I felt like, me personally, I think I am the full package. Like, I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna the wife duties. I think I have on lock. So before I was married, I dated this person. Looking back, hindsight, was it probably rocky as far as did they show me things that I probably should have seen? I would probably say to my single friend, do not ignore the red flags. Because levels, they go back to the levels. But having someone that you can communicate with, and even though if they're not in the space that you want them to be in, where you can say, you know what, right now this isn't exactly what I need from you, and they can say okay. And if it comes back around, then it comes back around. We're not waiting for anybody to get it together though. We're not doing that. I think that earlier me, immature me, you for the streets, okay, we can play this game too, play the game too. But me, I'd rather you go and you do what makes you happy. And if that doesn't include me in this season, in this chapter, okay, I'm going to continue to walk, become, be me, and we'll see what happens when, whatever, it may, if what they say, if it's meant to be, let it go. If it come back, it depends. I ain't gonna say that's a one all be all, but we're not waiting for anyone to get it together.
Right. I agree with that. I think that, you have to be honest with yourself, because if you're the one trying and they're for the streets, that's not even a relationship. I mean, that's a situation. That's a situationship to where you guys didn't sit down and communicate.
Or I think ignore, or men will tell you for the most part. There are some, definitely imposter syndromes, but men will tell you whether it's with their mouth or with their actions where you fit in their life.
I think a lot of times also women get confused as to the nature or what type of relationship it is, because just because you're dating someone, it doesn't mean you're in an exclusive relationship. It doesn't mean that you're building something, because you're thinking because you're spending all this time that you guys are in a relationship. However, you never have the conversation. You have to have the conversation and make it clear about what your status is, where you,
I need you
where
to
you're
write me the
going,
letter.
what you're doing.
Do you want to go with me? Check
right,
yes
right.
or no.
Like, is this a relationship that we are building towards something bigger, or are we just having fun? Because that's what it sounded like with that friend. Like, you guys are just having fun, and he hasn't committed to anything. And you have to change your thought process. And don't wait for him to make the decision for you. Make the decision for yourself.
Yeah.
This is not what I need. I am not getting from you the things that I need, I deserve, I want. None of those things. So why continue to stay in? That's what I would say.
Why shortchange yourself out of the love that you deserve?
Because apparently this person is not for you. This is not your person. Your person's still out there waiting for you to seek, find, run into, bump. I don't know. They're still out there because this person here, that ain't the one you want. That ain't the one that's designed for you because he's not ready. And it may be 5-10 years around. Maybe come back around again and be ready. But in that moment, if he's still outside,
let him stay outside, girl.
Let him stay.
Cause ain't nothing my mama say, nothing outside.
But let's think about those red flags though. Why do people choose to ignore?
Because you think you can change
red
them.
Flags.
You think if you just love them a little bit more that they'll figure it out. But what I've learned along the way is you cannot outlove red flags. You can't. People have to want to change for themselves. They have to want to be good, be right, be the right partner for themselves. You can love them till Jesus come back.
Yes.
And it still won't be enough because that's not where they are in life. And that's not what they're showing you. The red flags, and sometimes, as younger, the red flags, you know, we in the circus. You want to give me some red flags? Let's play. Let's toss these red flags up, see which one we get.
I also think the idea of wanting to be loved so bad that you allow a lot of things to happen in that relationship or situationship, and that, you know, you are seeking it. Maybe your background history, maybe you were abused, all of those things, and you feel like this is the only person for me. Nobody else is going to love me, or all of these things. But what those red flags are saying that this ain't love. This is more damaging to you than helpful to you. But people choose to stay.
They do.
That is crazy to me.
They do. I think that a person that's showing you multiple times over and over and over again, and have communicated and said it.
Yeah.
That at some point you have to be like, oh, okay, let me go.
One slap. Oh, but I love you. I won't do it again.
Listen. Now, you're not gonna put your hands on me. That's a non-negotiable. None. It is a non-negotiable. I pray for those people.
Pray for
I'm stuck in those type of relationships, but that's a non-negotiable for me.
But this Valentine's Day, we are just looking at feeling, experiencing love.
Even if you got love on yourself, like I'm a big love on yourself. I sat here this week and was like, what am I going to do this weekend? I'm thinking I'm going to be kid free. I can do a lot of stuff. You know, there's a lot going on. So my plans didn't come to fruition like I wanted them to. And not because the other person don't love me, but just because it's just they busy. Not. Anyway. But it's complicated. Not really. It ain't even really complicated. But I was like, okay, I got these plans. It's going to be a self-care type of day. My boo here said, let's get up and let's go do brunch. Bet. No problem. Because I'm always good for a meal. But then after that, what? Okay, let me get my candles. Let me get some face mask going on. Massage, bubbles. Sit in the bathtub. Relax. Like, I run. So taking a moment to just love on yourself is not a it's not a problem.
Plus you got that big basket still.
Yeah. I was thinking, what can I buy myself this I say this Christmas, it's Valentine's Day, but I don't need anything. I think just the luxury of being able to relax works for me this year.
That's good.
I can't say next year that'll be, but just to be able to get up and
right now in this moment, that is Woosah.
Yeah.
And be okay with it.
Yep, I'm probably gonna get up, go to the gym Saturday morning. Get ready for brunch with my friends.
So ultimately, you are choosing her.
Yeah,
Choose
absolutely.
yourself.
I've come a long way to get to that place. I really have. I have, and
Good.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with. Okay, and it don't mean nothing different. I don't feel less loved. I don't feel none of that. I feel like, okay, girl, let's go.
And I'm happy for you for that.
I love
That
that
makes
for
me
me.
happy. I love it for
I love
her.
that for me.
Yeah. Well, guys, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like and comment and also subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
We drop episodes every Friday. And I hope to see you there. Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Cheers to Valentine's Day.